Yes.
Oh, that's funny. Because I did
No.
mine. Ave Maria.
You just said we're giving Ivo so much fucking time to pull up.
Gratia plena, Maria gratia plena,
Beautiful.
Maria gratia plena, Ave, Ave Dominus tecum.
The facial expressions really make it.
Hey, thank you.
I started streaming 2 minutes ago.
What? They'll just said that he started.
Oh, thank God, I get to watch that. Oh my God, I get to watch real Yoda.
Yeah.
Yodel. No, I can't yodel. Dear God.
Yeah, Real was not the yodeler in this conversation.
I definitely cannot yodel. In fact, there are some songs that I've like been working on that are kind of in more like a folk space that have like a little flip that would technically just be a singular yodel, and I'm bad at it. I'm so bad at it. I need to practice it so much to be able to do that like single flip.
One single yod.
Does my audio quality come through decent on this when I do that? Tell me about that. Oh, that's good. Because I've never sang on this microphone, so I'm just like,
yeah, it was fine.
That's decent. Oh, that's great. Good news.
All right, ASCI Unit-314. Let's get the plugs in. Kane, where can we find you?
Hi, I'm Bloodraven Cosplay on YouTube. I'm usually Bloodraven Cosplay or Bloodraven in the usual spelling of BLOODRAIVEN Cosplay on most social medias.
All right, Delano Aiden, you are already watching the channel I post things to. Real.
Dr. Alexander Real on TikTok. Delano hates the period.
Morad.
I'm Agent Morat on TikTok and like pretty much everywhere else, and I can't spell, so I'm sure you got it.
Nez.
I'm on TikTok under Nezra with an underscore after Nezra. I never post though, so.
All right. And not here is Ivo, who is the only person who said he would be here.
I don't
old
sing
person
on
who
my TikTok
RSVP'd.
channel. I don't sing on my TikTok channel either. It's all
Hi,
stuff.
Hi, I expected my partner to be able to get home by now. But no, she had to do dishes and has helped with food at home. And possibly, I won't get to see her until about 11.
The game is actually called Never Going Home.
Yeah. All right, so who wants to recap last session?
Oh, what did we do? Oh, fuck, wait.
Oh, it was the trench fight, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We fought things in the trenches, me and Iva, Piazzio, and Conager,
who is not here,
were in was in the truck, our artillery truck, the milk truck, shooting machine guns at demon-looking things.
Some gremlins.
And a Lacrane almost died.
I didn't
Did he?
Die.
Someone, you said someone was almost about to be eaten. Oh no, it was Morad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we rescued Arthur. And it was
Arthur.
I just jumped a little bit.
Also,
I got better.
Also, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because I've been sitting on it this entire time. Hi, Morad. I know what you did.
I don't know what I did, man.
Hi. Are you some distant cousin of Martin Blackwood?
Who?
I don't think he watches or listens to that.
I don't know what that is. I
Okay.
randomly generated this name.
Not everything has to go back to Magnus.
I've never
But
listened to the Magnus
why?
Archives in my entire
Why
life.
it's so fun? We already made a Magnus Archive reference twice. One from me that was very thinly veiled, and you twice.
What I did was just real blatant and on the nose.
Sounds about right.
What did you do?
I made another Lacrane.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were talking about Magnus Archives reference.
I was also pondering the whole idea of Piazio is that one guy that Kane told he would to meet him in meet her in Canada, and he never did, and that's why she ended up going to the Foundation and to begin it all is because
Okay.
she heard he went to the Foundation.
All right. You know Plan A?
Yeah.
Okay, his D-class number is the first statement number.
Nice.
Also, D807, Maria
Yeah.
Baladin, her name and that number is from the statement about the gym, and Baladin was one of the characters.
Nice.
So, which is why she was so jacked. That gym. And why she went back to London with Gillard. All right, so that was last session. It has been a few weeks.
A few weeks apiece?
Oh no. A few weeks of nightly raids of those gremlins and trench stalkers. It has somewhat become routine. So the trenches have gotten longer and more of them. The wall around the camp is finally like full wooden wall, starting to get reinforced with metal beams and concrete. There is a tent full of dead as casualties keep racking up after each wave of monsters. So now there's a tent outside of the camp holding the bodies. New recruits keep coming in to refill the ranks. Every time they do, you see just a bunch of, if you could see them, fresh faces. A lot of people who have been in war, but have not seen the shit you guys have seen in the last few weeks. And you can tell when they see you guys for the first time, there's always just a pause of, the fuck did we sign up for?
It'll be fine,
I think
probably.
every so often throughout the weeks, Piazio has gotten a little bit okay with himself, and occasionally during the day, more frequently, kind of as a hazing a little bit tease, will show every new recruit that goes his teeth.
Now keep in mind, every time you actually eat someone, you will risk corruption.
I will.
Even if it's a downed enemy.
Hi. I'm gonna say, for the sake of a behind the scenes in between sessions, I'm gonna say he hasn't ate anyone during these weeks because I'm not having you roll multiple times.
All right, yeah, eating people will only happen on camera.
Yes, because where's the fun in that?
Yep. All right. Also, the parts ordered by the team analyzing the blueprints have started to finally arrive. And I think the only person on that team is Blackwood. That is currently here.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
That's all right.
All right.
You're a whole engineer, right?
You'll figure it out.
All right.
I set up tubes at an angle. That's my mechanical experience.
Do you want me to break your hand so that you can't do it?
No, I'm good. I'll figure it out. We'll ball.
All right. So first step is get the engine running. So yeah, if you want to get a mechanics check to see how well that's going.
Oh, baby. Okay. What is that again? Character creation mechanics is smarts. Oh boy. Okay. I got 3 of those.
Yippee. That's not bad.
1 success.
All right, a slight bit of progress.
I'll take it.
The engine is still not yet functional. You're just laying a foundation. All right, so what is everyone doing on a normal day?
Okay, so over the past several weeks, Reggie has refined his bayonet into into something that more resembles a sword, but it's just like a full-length sword on the end of his rifle that no other person can appropriately wield.
That's fine. Same stats as a bayonet.
You look so proud of yourself.
Piazza is eating rations, military given rations, and he's starting to not like it gradually throughout the weeks.
Oh, naturally. Oh, I'm just going to drag Ivo for a second.
Feels lacking.
Okay. So in Breaking Barovia, Ivo is playing literally GI Robot.
I know.
And his weapon loadout is just a rifle, and he would keep going directly into melee range to fire with it.
As did you inflict range and melee?
Yeah, he had to take a disadvantage. I told him he's got a metal arm, just punt. He's made of metal, just punt it. He didn't listen.
And I'm like, okay, I allowed you to swap out a regular weapon for the rifle since, it's a common item, which means he would have still had the other weapons in his loadout, because every loadout has multiple weapons. Only for him to finally look and realize, oh, I've had a javelin this whole time.
That's so funny.
Anyway, the bayonet just remind me of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Blackwood, Bright, what have you been up to for the last few weeks?
I mean, just been like trying to cobble together this engine. I'm just like, I'm not a fucking mechanic. I don't know what I'm doing. I think this goes in this place.
Yeah, if Ivo finally gets here, you can check your work. All right, Bright, what you been up to?
I've been trying to get gossip from other teams because I'm nosy, and if anything that we can use comes up, that would be nice.
But also hot goss around camp.
Yes, I'm nosy. And
mostly you just get word from the newer recruits about how the world fronts have settled down since the war ended. But they, like you, were lured here by heavy paychecks.
By fat straps of cash.
Yep. Many of which are never going to collect because they are in a tent outside the camp.
Yeah.
Because ASCI never has to pay if you don't survive.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a little bit of bittersweet, but there's a slogan that's about to kind of get really popular in the 40s. We die in the dark so you can live in the light.
Yep.
And
I
etc.
think that if we're all about to die, we should cause as much damage as possible to everyone around.
So yeah, rumor mill. It's also become very apparent that the enemy knows where we are.
Yeah, they're showing up every night.
Yeah, what was their first clue?
Lecraine,
Are you sure? Really? Wow, I never would have guessed.
Lecraine goes over to Blackwood with his like honed blade on the end of his rifle, and he's like, Arthur, check this out, and he like shoves it in front of you as you're looking at diagrams.
He shoves it in his chest.
Arthur's dead.
Hey, Arthur,
right.
hold this for me.
All right. Also this morning, some trucks have arrived, and they're bringing out these big bags of kind of building materials that are being passed around to each little mini camp of tents, like circling a campfire, that, have kind of sprung up around camp, including one for you guys. Each one of them is getting this big bag of materials, and you can see, like, the first few that got theirs are starting to erect big tents.
Man, they got big tents? Where'd they get the big tents?
And basically, over the course of the next few hours, the camp is going to start looking more like MASH.
I'm so confused, but okay.
In the early fall.
I see.
Visions of the things to be. All right. MASH has lyrics. All right.
Yes, it does.
Anyway, so yeah, you have a tent to set up that will completely cover the area that your personal tents currently occupies.
Circus tent.
Kinda, but with like mesh sides so you can see out, but also flaps that can cover them. All right, so I assume you will spend a few hours erecting yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it also comes with like a stove heater for the middle.
Nice.
What month is it?
Tail end of 1918, so it is getting chilly.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
How many times does Reggie nearly break something before we take everything away from him and tell him to go be moral support in the corner?
Who's Reggie?
Okay.
Oh, I just have everyone's last names written down.
Yeah, it's Reggie Lecraine. Reginald.
Reginald.
See, the Italian's his last name because I immediately forgot his first name, but almost everyone else in my head is their first name. Michelli.
Yeah, I've just got last names written down.
So how many times before we take everything away from Lecraine and tell him to go sit down?
No, those don't go there.
He's got big sword.
Poking holes in the tent.
So you're not gonna like tell Lecraine, here, hold this, and just have him stand there holding something? You can trust him to do that.
Oh, Lecraine, come here. This is so very important.
Here, hold this, holding an engine. Like...
Hey, Lecraine, can you move the truck for me? And he picks the truck up.
All right, just stand right there and hold that. It's a very important job. Nothing ends up touching it.
Lecraine is pretty smart now. He's got 4 smarts.
That's more than I have.
Wow, that'll almost be enough.
That's a record for the Lacranes.
It is. He read one book, and now it's just like unlocked a new level of like psyche for him.
He's witnessed the English language once.
So what did he read that came out by 1918?
Charlotte's Web.
When was Charlotte's?
Quite a few of the Wizard of Oz books.
Charlotte's Web was published in 1952.
Deadass? Okay,
yeah, so
my
no.
bad.
Try again. I will be looking at all of these. I looked it up as soon as I heard one of you say Charlotte's Web. You could hear me say it. I went, when was... Because I can't type things quietly.
Every single one of us has access to the internet right now.
I'm looking up a list of books that were from the first decade of the 1900s right now.
Mm-hmm.
Books published in 1918. The land that time forgot.
One that's made every list so far has been The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, because that had been out for almost 20 years by now.
Either that, or he could have watched The Story of My Life by Helen Keller and felt totally inspired.
Oh, she's deaf and dumb. I'm just dumb.
I'm just kind of dumb. No, I'm less dumb.
He's just like, yes, I can fly a plane.
Ooh, The Story of King Arthur and His Knights by Howard Pyle. Lacrane would be like, maybe he read that and that's why he did the sword. Maybe he's like, yeah, sword.
See, I imagine he would have read a children's book.
That's what I was thinking.
Peter
with a lot of pictures in.
Peter Pan.
Oh, good God.
Those were published in 1918, though. So.
Oh, dear God.
I didn't feel like taking multiple screenshots. I'm sorry. I just kept extending it until I reached the end of the list.
I could watch, I could have read The Tale of Peter Rabbit. It's so perfect.
Okay, that one works.
That checks out so well.
Okay, so you read one book, and now you can help build a tent.
Now he's fairly intelligent. He read one book.
That's good for him.
Increase your intelligence with every book read.
If only.
I am a god.
Like my infant son is doubled in size in 3 months. He's on track to be like 1 billion pounds by age 10.
All right. All right. So is there anything else you want to do throughout the day other than setting up tent?
Should I tell y'all what I'm doing with it?
Dig a big pit.
So helping dig trenches?
I want to start digging a big pit. I want it to be 10 foot across, 30 foot deep. Just a big pit.
Where are you going to build it?
Probably on like, it shouldn't be in the camp. It definitely shouldn't be in the camp.
Right under command.
Right under command. We're gonna put some boards across. We'll put some boards across it. It's fine.
Okay, you will not have permission to do that.
No, I'll probably build it. I'll probably build it outside of camp. Like sort of near one of the trenches. And I'll start digging there. And then I'll use the dirt to help like do more wall stuff. Dirt and stones.
Okay, so this is a project that will take you a few sessions.
No, that's so valid. I can't. It's pretty reasonable that I can't dig a 10 by 30-foot hole.
I thought you were just gonna say no. No, I got it.
No, it's just
Like,
no. I got it. Trust me.
No, you're mistaken. I will be doing it all today.
like there's a lot of infrastructure that needs to be constructed to get down and get materials hauled out.
True.
Like, you'll just jump really high.
Now that I have increased intelligence, I understand things like buttresses and pulleys.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to go tunnel lady on this one.
Oh God, I forgot about her.
He just dug the hole and then forgot he had to get out of the hole.
Yeah, I know. She went dark for like a year.
Yeah, she got shut down at first.
Yeah, and then, because like,
I'm pretty sure she started to dig again.
All right, is anyone not familiar with the tunnel lady on TikTok?
Oh my God, her.
I'm so familiar.
Yeah, you want to be her.
So yeah, she's like a software engineer, but calls herself an engineer. But she has taught herself how to do construction, and she's just digging a giant hole underneath her house, and it also like possibly her neighbor's property too.
Yeah.
And like a year ago, she got shut down because she, of course, did not have permits for any of this.
Naturally.
And so what did she do?
Got permits.
Yeah, she treated that like any other challenge and just got to work solving the problem, which in this case was getting the permits. And then she continued.
Out more at me.
With adult money and time.
Adult money really does work, let me tell you. It's really funny that like when you own a home, how you just be like getting into engineering projects. I don't be building tunnels under my house, but
no.
But
it's on the list.
She wanted to build a bunker. That's how it started. She was gonna build a bunker, and then she just kept going.
Okay, so are you going to divulge your plan for this hole, or are you going to keep it a surprise?
Oh, so
surprise hole.
So there's some options here, right? Like if I build it a little bit bigger, I could turn it into a Coliseum amphitheater where I tackle monsters into it, and then battle monsters. And that could be cool and fun. But also it could be a hole where we trap monsters too. Like if we just like loose cover it and then bait monsters over it, they could fall into it, and then that would give us likely at least a few rounds of them trying to escape a hole worth of lighting up a monster in a hole.
Yeah.
That is a good idea. I think that's better than the fucking keeping the monsters in that one, because if it's too close to camp and they're like emitting the goofy ass like mist, we do need to like take our masks off from time to time to eat at camp.
Yep.
No. I'm not talking about keeping the monsters in there.
Okay.
Yeah, lighting them up.
Yeah, like in the other scenario in the Coliseum amphitheater, it implies that I'm going in to fight them.
Oh, it's you.
You're the light. First monster. Yeah.
So what do we think? Lining the pit with like spikes pointed downwards?
That's probably good, yeah. That
one of us is gonna end up in there somehow. I just know it.
Oh, yeah, I can already see
no,
it. It's gonna be me. That's on. It's gonna be me.
Okay, so you start on that. All right, so while you were starting to dig the hole, you do see a familiar face flying in.
Oh, she's back.
Yep.
I don't know why I said it like that. I have no beef with her.
Yep, still with Plague Doctor mask and the poncho, but she has her wings extended past the poncho and is flying towards the commander's tent.
Someone shoot her.
For some reason, I thought it was gonna be like the ghost of Teddy Roosevelt.
What?
Listen, he's got great advice.
Was Teddy dead in 1918?
No.
Oh, is it 1918?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not dead yet. He's not dead for like another year, I think.
He died on January 6, 1919.
Yeah.
Yeah. Session 10, Lacrane and Roosevelt in the pit. Gladiator fighting.
It's fine. He's just fighting like 87-year-old Teddy Roosevelt or something like that.
Teddy Roosevelt emitting smoke, half bear.
Teddy Roosevelt fused with his horse.
Listen, it'd be like the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight.
Oh,
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Mike Tyson should have won.
He should have won.
No, I think it was actually Mike Tyson on purpose threw it.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Because there's no way he didn't legitimately win.
He also makes more money by losing.
This is why I must train.
To one day fight Logan Paul.
Jake Paul.
Or whatever.
Logan Paul's in WWE right now.
Okay. I don't care enough about them to remember their names.
Valid. Logan's the one with the forest and the NFT problem.
And Logan is the one who owns the energy drink.
Prime.
The failed lunch company.
Energy drink.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I thought that was the guy who was fighting Mike Tyson.
No,
that's
no,
his little other. That's the other one. Which one's older? I can't remember.
I don't care.
Oh,
which one's older?
They're the same dude to me. Okay. Anyway, we got Morat on the engine. We got Lacrane on the pit. What are you two spending your day doing?
A certain someone has returned.
We are live. I'm gonna go. Oh, so I can't ask my question?
Okay. What is Pizza up to?
Pizza is doing. Don't say the impulse thing. Don't say the impulse thing. It's just because what popped in my head was doing lines of coke. was what popped in my head when I was trying to think it.
Shit, was that widely available in 1918?
I don't
Opium
know.
Seems more of a thing at the time.
Well, they were giving it to their soldiers, so kind of.
I want to. I'm gonna go full on this. He is smoking an opium pipe.
Okay.
When was cocaine introduced?
America! The Chinese!
Stop! They can hear you. Don't say weird shit.
They drugged the Chinese into being powerful.
Wasn't that with opium?
Yeah, it was.
We're talking about cocaine, Shay.
They did it to the blacks.
The blacks!
Oh my god.
Okay, what has Bright been up to all day?
I had an answer, but a certain someone is trying to kill me.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay,
Did you know cannibalism is a
I love you very much, but not right now, babe. I love you. Okay, shit, I don't know. What has Bright been doing?
It's illegal in some states. It's legal in some states with consent.
Cannibals?
Yes.
Yes, I know.
And that was actually a murder case. Some dude, he was gay. And he
Okay.
put it on form.
Okay.
He like groomed the shoe and he like cut off his stick and he ate it. And he said he didn't like it because of the shoe. But the dude consented to it. Answer is so much. Wait, I'll be back. I'm gonna go make some food. Oh God, okay. What was that, Ryan? What are you, Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Moving on.
Give me like 2 seconds. I'm like crying. Oh my God. Okay. What has Bright been on? You know what? I don't know. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Okay. Eventually, after some time, the commanders come out of the tent and start informing everyone that a larger force has been spotted on the move. So tonight won't be just gremlins.
Oh dear. Okay, I can breathe again for the most part. We're good.
All right. And any last thing of what Bright was doing before we get to chipping in cards?
General check-in on everyone. Is everyone eating? Is everyone okay?
Yep.
I'll decide later if he's going to disclose the voices in his head.
You said you are or are not disclosing.
I'll decide that later. He's not going to
Okay.
talk about it yet.
Okay. All right. All right. What is the bonus going to be?
Well, right, heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay.
Why?
It's nothing bad. I was just trying to decide if he's going to tell y'all or not.
Oh, goody.
Okay. The bonus condition is 1 card of each suit.
Oh, jeez, I don't know if we can coordinate that super well.
There's only
Well,
4 of us.
There's only 4 of us. We can't say suit or number.
Mm-hmm.
It's a color, right?
You can say color. That's fine.
Okay, I can
We're
take
not
black.
supposed to say suit or number.
Suit. Each one has to be a
take-
different suit.
I can only take red.
Okay, so we need one more person to take red, one more person to take black, and we're just gonna roll the dice and hope we all hit it.
I'll contribute another black.
I'll use descriptors that'll give things away without actually saying it. I'm cheating.
Yeah, if you're describing the shape of the suit, that's still saying the suit.
No, it's different, Dylan. No, it's different.
It's different because we said so.
I'm going to play a girl's best friend. Yeah. Okay, so that's 2 blacks or 1 black, 2 red. What was it?
2 blacks, 1 red.
Ah. So I guess the last red is on Kane.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, select your card.
I can play this card. I keep it real close to my chest.
Okay. We're gonna hope here. I'm taking a gamble.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
scared.
Okay. All right, well, go around. Kane, what are you pitching in?
I texted it.
Oh, you can just say it.
Can I say the suit?
Yeah, while you're when it comes to pitch in, you can say what you're here's pitching in.
It's a heart card.
Kane.
What are the cards?
You have 2 of those.
Ace.
Okay. All right. Kane. Not Kane. You just got done. Real is next.
3 diamonds.
3 diamonds. All right.
I'm doing my part.
Morat.
4 spades.
All right. So far, so good. And Nez.
King of clubs.
We've done
Let's
it.
go. We did it.
All right.
We did it. We did it. We did it.
All right. Now to shuffle these.
What does meeting the condition do? It makes it easier.
Yeah.
Or it makes it not harder.
Yeah. I don't add more things.
That's great. That's good.
Yeah.
It stops Delano from being mean to us. That's what it does. I can't tell if my heart is doing this because of my friend or because I was scared we weren't going to get all the cards.
I'm waiting for when a challenge does not get met.
We know, and it's scary.
All right, going around. These have been shuffled. I am drawing them. This is what your characters are thinking about. So starting with Kane, we got Diamond. Self.
Kane's heart. I was Diamond.
Yeah, they
We
were
go
shuffled.
over this every time.
We do go over this every single time.
We really do.
Wait,
I'm
so you
just
shuffle
not
it
the
and then
next
draw the cards?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he goes around and he assigns it to someone. We go over this every single time, Real. Every single time.
I like how like Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, I'm like a master crafter. This game has like 4 rules and I'm like, wait.
Mind blown. What?
All right, so Kane, you get 3 of diamonds. So self, ambition or hope?
Ooh.
For Real, 4 of spade. So knowledge, something you learned or growing or overcoming suffering. Morat, king of club. Things, overcoming obstacles or action or adventure. And Bright, ace of hearts, relationships, emotion or connection. Give you a minute to think about it. While I put these back.
Oh god, I hear someone on the stairs.
It's me. I'm in the
He said she'd come
walls.
back after she made food. Oh no.
Real is not the one that's in the walls.
No,
Yeah, that's
canonically
Morat.
it's Morat.
Yeah. Morat, get out of my damn walls.
Make me.
Do you want to play with the mic?
Okay. Kane, what is Pizza thinking about?
I'm going to go with ambition.
Okay. What's his ambition?
You know what his ambition is. Anyways, he's starting to not see.
Oh no.
Life.
Don't tell GI Robot.
Yeah. He's starting to he's starting to think he's starting to stop thinking. He's starting to think as a lot of things are getting more put in the potential food category over corpses.
Oh, Pizza's getting hungry.
Yeah.
He used to know eating your teammates.
Hungry, and pizza might end up being towards the end of this entire thing, like campaign-wise. might die because she wanted to eat a demon corpse.
Oh dear.
All right. Lecrae, what's he thinking about?
So we're overcoming obstacles, and the only obstacle in our way right now is this pit.
All right, so he is single brain cell, focus on pit.
Yes.
Okay, Blackwood.
Blackwood's just like, man, what the fuck am I doing? I was like, I came out here to the West Coast fucking randomly. My whole life has been turned on its head. I'm working on a tank now, I guess. I don't know how to do that. And I've been like fighting monsters, a trench again for like a month. This fucking blows. What the hell am I doing out here? If I leave, I get shot. That's fun. This is my life now.
But if you survive, you get a fat paycheck.
Think of the money.
I watched rats maul like 3 people my first day here. I'm in the throes right now.
You also watched me stab a bunch of things.
I watched barbed wire come to life. It's not supposed to do that.
Lecrae completely unbothered, but just because he doesn't quite understand how the world works.
It's like, exotic. Wonder where they made this stuff.
I guess that happens sometimes.
Yeah, it's like playing Call of Cthulhu, but you're too stupid to understand what's going on.
Which means you're safe.
Yeah. All right, and what is Bright thinking about?
You know, he is unfortunately really starting to like everyone here. Just, you know, just making it a little bit harder for him to do the dumb things that he wants to do, because he's got people he's responsible for now, and people he's got to, keep an eye on. And he's starting to wonder if he can he trust them with the things that he's hearing? Would that be a problem? Are other people hearing things? I mean, you only find out if you ask. So he's just spiraling about that.
Okay. All right, so after you get the warning that more things are coming, everybody's ordered, get in the trenches, form defensive line. So while you are waiting for night to fall and the invasion to come, you have your last chance to just chat with each other.
How y'all doing?
Same shit, different day, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm doing pretty good. I borrowed Peter Pan from the library today in the camp.
Okay.
I am 2 pages in.
Mm-hmm.
Which beats my previous record by 2.
That's great, man. Do you like it?
Yeah, no, it's definitely a good read. I'd totally recommend it sometime. I also finished my rifle.
Your what now?
My rifle.
Right. You know what? It worked out last time. I'm just not gonna fight you on it.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a very useful tool.
I'm sure. Everyone's been feeling okay mentally, right? Like everyone's fine.
Not hearing voices.
He's not saying that.
Well, do about as well as I can, but
no.
Did someone just say no?
I'm feeling pretty good actually. Like I started working on a pit. Have you seen my pit?
Why are you working on a pit?
You look off into the distance and there's just like a sink in the earth.
It's like a 10-foot wide circle that's about a foot deep.
Piazza possibly has seen the pit possibly like at some point noticed, was curious what Lacrana was doing, looked at the progress of the pit, and later was like, this is a pit. And walked back to
He's trying.
Piaggio's so smart.
Every once in a while, Arthur's like, tinkering with the engine. He looks out. He sees fucking Lacrane over there digging a hole like a dog digging up a bone in the backyard. He's like, yeah, sounds about right. Plato's doing his thing.
How many rumors do you think get started about Lacrane on the daily?
Oh, a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to start listening for when I'm going around for gossip, just finding out what people think about my buddy.
I'm
Lacrane.
sure Lacrane and Pizza have the most rumors.
Oh yeah, yeah. Especially the fact that basically my character is a sideshow that joined the war just to not be seen as a sideshow.
Mm-hmm. And of course, there are rumors, is Pizza close to joining the enemy?
Oh, yeah. On the grounds of, because here's the thing. Just by looking at him, you would think he is almost completely corrupted.
Just be like, oh, babe, don't join the enemy. Haha, you're too cute for that.
You know too much.
Nobody wants to meet the business end of the swirl rifle.
The swirl rifle.
The swirl rifle.
The swirl rifle. Hi, out of character. Did Lacrane just put a sword as a bayonet to a rifle?
Basically, yes.
Yes.
It's still functionally a bayonet.
Yeah.
It's just flavored.
Bayonet and sword have the same stat and ability. So he just has a sword as a bayonet.
Got his rifle, and the sword is like sticking out several feet above his head. I wouldn't be surprised if he was stabbing the ground with it to loosen it up before digging.
Probably.
As you should.
Just soil survey.
All right. And let's get initiative handled. So everyone pick a card to reveal, not spend. Stays in your hand.
Am I still somewhat in charge of everyone? Are we continuing with that? Because I'll keep risking my soul. I don't mind.
Buddy, you're hearing fucking voices.
You don't know that. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
You're right. I don't know that. Fair enough. Carry on.
I didn't tell you.
As you were.
I'm fine as far as you're aware.
I'm not hearing voices. You're hearing voices.
Hey, who'd you say that to?
Just alone in the trench.
Just arguing with myself.
By nightfall, you would all be in the trench as per usual for the last few weeks.
We're gonna wake up one of these days and Bryce just pacing the edge of the pit.
He's fine. It's fine. What's your business? He's fine.
The shiny new Lacrane pit.
Ooh, a hole.
All right. So anyway, select what you want to reveal for your initiative. Your bid for first in initiative.
Oh, I do be selecting.
All right, and you are not losing the card. All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
All right, Pizza, what are you revealing?
I am revealing. Queen of Clubs.
Queen? Okay. Lacrane.
Jack. Oh.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was. Hearts.
Yep. All right, Blackwood.
King of Hearts.
All right. And Bright.
Two of Hearts. Y'all can battle it out. You're gonna talk it to me eventually. I don't care. We'll get
it's
things
Blackwood.
done. We'll kill things. It'll be fine.
With the queen, with the king, Blackwood is number 1. So you get to select who goes first. Now that you see enemies approaching, except this time they are standing upright.
Oh.
And if you didn't know better, you would think they were more soldiers.
Oh no.
Lacrane doesn't know that. He can't count.
He just learned how to. He read
We
a
should
book.
probably just start taking shots while they're like a round out. You'd say. I'd say. Maybe.
Well, the fog, the red mist rolls in first, and you see silhouettes of what could be soldiers marching out of it.
All right.
You know, I hate them, but they know how to make an entrance.
Do not make an entrance. I'm gonna toss this one to Lacrane. Do as you will with your fancy stick with metal.
You're too far away for fancy stick time. We should just do.
Fancy. Your gun throws metal.
Yeah, we should just do shooty blasty rifle.
We should do shooty blasty rifle, but you should go first then because the person who's firing has to go.
Yeah. So I will contribute to a group volley with a rifle.
Okay.
Well, should we do how many like entities are there?
In range of your group, there appears to be 4 individuals.
All right, so
one for each of us. How fun!
So, well, my vote would be at that point to do to have Pizza do the shooting then, because Pizza can spray with their machine gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I second that.
Okay.
How much
Are we
shooting
doing-
do you 3 have all together? Because I could try to take. That's 6.
Well,
It
remember we
never goes
tried
well
that.
when you put
Remember
on
we
your own.
tried that in the last raid, and then we ended up missing. Remember that?
Yeah.
Wait, did you miss? I thought I
Never.
missed.
Everyone missed at least once, but then you guys missed more times. And I said that the unlucky trio wasn't allowed to do it together again, but Ivo was part of that, so I don't think that plays into this.
Yeah. So I think the first round we should just all pool together into a spray, because sprays are pretty nasty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
I don't remember what spray does specifically, but
Just lets you.
Lets you. Yeah, you can roll an attack on a second target.
Not me going to the weapons page to read text that I've read before.
Many times over.
Just +1 target. Okay.
And I think that's for each time you purchase spray. You can, if you have enough successes, you can spray multiple times.
So you're not making another attack, just another attack is a subject to your spray. Right? Or else it would word it like flurry, because flurry is immediately make another attack.
Oh, right, yeah.
Sounds right to me.
So it's just one attack, and as long as we succeed with that and have enough flow over dice, we can just deal multiple instances of damage.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Perfect. So that's my vote. That's what I'd like to do. I'm contributing to a group shot. I pass it to Bright.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna help with that.
Okay. Who are you passing it to? There's Pizza, Blackwood, and 4 individuals marching out of the fog.
The 4 individuals are probably 1 turn away from getting here, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's classic.
Naturally.
I'm gonna toss it to Blackwood.
Okay.
All right. I'll
What if the odds of
contribute.
these do just us, but worse?
Oh God. I'll contribute to the group roll, and I guess toss this over to Pizza so we can get the ball rolling here.
All right. All right, Piazio, what you doing?
Is it to me?
Yes.
That's the stack because I agreed upon to the bump attack, the together attack.
Yep. So all 4 of you will fire.
Okay.
And you see 4 instances of the thing I put in reference art.
Reference art. Oh God.
That's 2 successes on my end.
Okay.
3 successes on my end.
Said 3?
Oh.
Yes.
I got distracted. Hang on. I'm sorry.
I looked at the wrong thing. Oh, I don't like that. Are these like
1 success.
soldiers that have been corrupted?
I mean, there are dead people.
All right, how many
I'm sure
successes?
you would have known if people started walking out. 1 from me. I wasn't
Okay.
paying attention to everyone else.
All right, waiting on the crane. 3? Okay. All right, so 9 successes against Braun. Okay, so that will hit one with 6 extra points to spare.
Okay, there are 3 of Braun.
So how are you going to spend your 6 points? What weapon are you using anyway?
It's my machine gun.
Machine gun, okay. You could spray 3 times.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna spray 3 times.
So it hits all of them.
Yeah, so you would hit each of them for 2. That's pretty good.
That's real good.
Alright, so are we
like
continuing with this plan? I like this plan.
Pretty good plan.
Alright.
Wait, how many do we have left over?
It's not gonna end up being the norm where just everyone's like, okay, let's just start having everyone to have just semi-automatic against semi-automatic.
Unfortunately, that doesn't kill any of them.
Okay.
But it wounds all of them, which is still good.
Severely, yes.
I mean, they all have 1 brawn.
They have 1 brawn remaining.
So we just gotta repeat that.
Yeah.
And we're good. Assuming they don't, kill us all dead.
Or assuming we don't beef it on the rolls.
That too. But I'd rather... Oh yeah, I need to start cursing Dell's dice again.
Okay, so the only ones left this round are the 4 individuals.
Worth it.
Yes, we do.
All right. So first one is gonna go for Lacrane.
Naturally.
Because he sees that sword poking up.
And he thinks it looks dumb.
You mean the sword rifle?
The sword rifle poking up from the trench.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, how many dice do I get? That is 3. 7 dice.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Y'all heard that, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay,
I
good.
don't
I'm
like
not
how
hurt.
wizardly these guys look. I don't know if they're
Yeah.
rolling.
Lecrae. Okay, I'm gonna roll the 7.
Roll the 7.
Yep. And going to try to do a bonus damage.
Uh-oh.
Because I have to declare that before I roll. All right. Do I want to
All right,
risk
I might
it?
have to listen to the voices in my head.
Oh, guys. This might be wizards.
Okay. No, okay. I'm just going to go straight roll. I'm not going to go bonus damage. Here goes. Oh, shit. Lost a die. Okay, 1, 2. Shit. It's only 2 successes. Against...
I didn't even have to do anything.
Out of
And
7?
the person fell.
Yeah, 7 dice, 2 successes.
What's that?
Smarts.
Oh, they're wizards.
It's a good thing that he brought up his
Can you
smarts.
describe to me? Can you describe to me thematically how that looked?
Oh, that was mental anguish. So he was attempting to make your brain explode. You felt a little tingle, but then nothing happened.
It just bounced off, and there's nothing to tingle.
Yo, all those smarts I paid for immediately paying off.
All right, so second one. All right, second one starts beating on a drum. And you see, going faster, the drumsticks lighting up until a fireball launches at the crane.
I don't like that.
One success against guts.
Nice, that fails.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so the last 2 are gonna double team.
Guys.
For 14 die.
Guys.
Once. Help me out here. Once.
Okay.
Guys, help.
All right. All right, only one of them has the drum, so they're going to go back to trying to pop your brain.
Guys, help.
All right.
Once.
Teamwork brain popping.
So, yeah. One of them will hold his action and wait for the last one. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Not... No, I'll go for the extra damage. It's going to have to be 5 successes.
It's not going to get low.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 3 successes for the first guy. As long as the second guy gets at least 2 successes.
One.
2 6s.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Okay. So that was 2 smarts damage.
Owie. I'm stupid again.
Which makes it easier to get hit next time.
Guys, we gotta kill these things now.
Okay.
Finish the pit, if not me.
Okay, so the last one who goes selects who goes next. He's picking one of... They're called Veil Priests.
Oh, lovely.
I hate them.
Okay, so that
I
one...
hate them.
So that one makes a few gestures, blows a bunch of red mist towards the tent outside the camp.
Is that where the dead people are?
Yep, and out from the tent bursts this.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so we gotta start burning bodies, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
Out from
Oh.
the tent comes what?
Reference art.
Oh, it's like all the bodies.
It's
think-
all of them.
I think I had the same reaction to that I had to the Cybertruck earlier today. I feel so bad for one of my friends because they were sitting in the back seat and the person sitting shotgun started freaking out. And I looked up and I saw the Cybertruck and I accidentally screamed.
You know, Morat, if you had a nickel for every time you had to fight an amalgam of corpses.
Shit, this is not the second time. I think this is
like, are you counting Warforged corpses? Okay.
Yeah, that makes 3 off the
people
top of my
too.
head. Yes, not even just kind of people, they're full people.
They're people with autonomy.
All right, and it's going to pass around to the new monster.
I hate that.
Oh. Yay!
Which is going to jump into the trench with you guys.
Into the pit?
No.
Into the pit! The 1 foot deep pit.
1 foot deep right now.
It rolls his ankle.
It's like a kiddie pool, dog.
It rolled its ankle, and now it can't jump on anyone.
It rolled its ankle.
Because, ooh.
He's out of commission for the rest of the night. Brought
Hey
down by 2.
Because, you know, guys, can we reschedule this for like a week and a half? I need to go see my doctor about this.
I need to go see my orthopedic.
Okay. Kane's gone. It's unfortunate. All right, so I guess it's gonna go for Blackwood.
Is that how that works? If I just like leave, I don't get attacked?
Yo, what the fuck, man? How many dice is he about to roll?
All of them. He doesn't have
the
enough.
Camera goes 15.
No.
So his regular attack is 10 dice if I pop every brawn he has.
What the fuck do you mean?
Or I could do a bigger attack that only has 8 dice but deals 6 brawn damage.
Hey guys, we're gonna die.
I'm so cooked. No, this tank is never getting built.
All right, never mind. We're going for Lacrane.
Oh, no.
Sick. Yeah, if Blackwood dies, the tank never gets built because I'll never be able to finish it, and I was never gonna pull up.
Okay, so regular melee attack, slamming Lacrane. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes against Brawn.
That's all of my. I have 5. Does that 6?
Okay. Yep, and it deals 4 Brawn damage.
Oh. I'm so dead this fight, guys.
I'm glad that didn't hit me.
How much
actually turned me into trench paste.
Can we all agree that when one of us dies, we burn them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't gonna have to worry about that for me. He was going to turn me into a liquid in the trench. Like, I was gonna be in your boots. Like.
All right. And we will go back to the priest with the drums.
Can we tell the priest to go fuck himself?
Is that a free action? Telling him to go fuck himself?
Yes.
Nice.
Alright, great. We're gonna do that.
Middle finger extends above the trench.
Okay. 7 dice. Still trying to go for Lacrane.
Trying to shit my pants a little, thinking, what would happen if we didn't do the card thing?
Oh, there would be more enemies.
Yay!
All right, that is only 2 successes against your guts.
Okay, that does not succeed.
Okay. All right. I'll pass it to Bright.
I'm writing down a quote. Hang on.
Help.
I'm doing my other
job.
job. Hang on.
I don't know what a good plan is, but if I get hit, I'm dead.
So, shit. This is better when there's more of us, but someone didn't show up.
Yeah.
Hold on. We need to guilt him. Hold on. We need to guilt him. At Ivo. When we die, it's your fault. Okay. Do we want to hit it with another group attack? Because I don't feel like we can consistently hit things on our own. But currently there's 3 of us.
If you guys can hit the priests because they're low, I can try to blow the face off of this big fucker.
I could. My brawn right now is 1.
Oh.
So my.
Oh, and right, this big thing's brawn is 10.
Yeah, so my hitting things with a gunshot is not good.
I thought ranged was different from brawn.
Yeah, gunshots are like ranged is guts.
So I can do that. I can contribute that in some way, but that still goes versus guts, right? Or versus brawn, right?
Yeah.
I'm so dead, guys.
If you guys can kill the priest, because like, no, we got you. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, the priests' brawn are each down to 1.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to shoot one of the priests, I guess.
All right. Which one?
I did get 2 successes.
Okay, so there's 2 that have not gone yet, and of the 2 that have gone, one of them has drums.
Hit them in the face with the drums. It tried to light you on fire. And also, I'm pretty sure it was my turn, but
it is in fact.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
yeah, we're just
silly. I'll hold that.
Lacrane's almost dead. He's down to 1 brawn.
Oh no!
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what the fuck to do.
I think he was the only one who could survive a hit from the thing in reference art.
Okay, so now
the one Lacrane to gain some kind of knowledge immediately gets stomped. It's like natural selection.
It's against the cannon.
Cap.
All right. Anyway, Bright, what's the plan?
All right. Now that Kane's back, we can properly conspire because now there's 4 of us. So, do we want to try to? Now, what the fuck was that noise? Because it wasn't me.
That's a outside of the
cutting out bad
cane noise. Hello.
Yeah, we have no idea what you said until cane noise.
Yeah.
I said that's a outside of this friend group circle cane noise.
Okay, so
that is a proper Cassie noise.
Mm-hmm. All right, the plan.
Do we want to try to hit another spray? Because it worked out decently last time. We can aim mainly. No, because if we aim for the big one, we're not going to get a spray. But we'll ideally get it off of Lacrane. Because we don't want to kill him.
For brawn, though, because this thing has like a brawn of 10, we all would need to pitch in to hit the big thing.
How smart do you think it is?
We don't have any smarts attacks. That's the problem. All right, yeah, I'm going to have to start answering to the voices. We're going to have to start getting magic. Fuck. Okay. That's a plan for later, assuming we survive, which we probably won't. So, big thing has a high brawn. It probably doesn't have anything ranged, which means it probably has a low guts, ideally. Smarts, I mean, it's a bunch of dead bodies stitched, like, magically glued together, like a twisted kindergartner's project. So it should not be too intelligent, but we don't have anything that we can hit it with for smarts, and I said that like 2 seconds ago, and I'm now repeating myself. But our best bet to hit it at all is all of us going for it at once. What's Guts thing?
What?
What do you use Guts for?
Range.
Okay. So
Like, do you have any attacks that can target guts or smarts?
Yeah.
Because weapons just hit brawn.
Yeah. Which means I need to start answering the voices, but I can't do that right now because we're doing things. So, let me start looking at other people's character sheets.
I think we might want to go for the spray and just try to clear out these cultists first, and then we can worry about.
The gonna die by the.
I think we only need.
He's gonna die no matter what. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because we can't kill the creature right now, but at least we can thin out 4 other guys. Because even if I do like the stupid aim thing, like I can max out at 6 damage for it. And it has more than that health.
Sorry, Lecrae, we're gonna have to sacrifice you.
It just be like that sometimes.
You know what? Del gets what he wants. He gets to kill Lecrae. It's fine. We're all gonna aim for the
bullshittery out.
Yeah. The next one will be Lecrae's little brother. It'll be fine.
Oh my god, another Lecrae.
This one's even dumber than the last one.
This one can't read.
With a buster sword.
Yes. Alright, so...
to do chores, and she's not going to be able to... She had to do chores and help them make dinner.
So we can have me go last, and I can... Yeah. Or no, we want Kane to go last so we can do the spray. So...
What?
Yeah.
Good plan. Good job, team.
Okay.
And do we want to let the bad things go at some point so they can't all go at once and then start the next round going again?
I think we should kill all of the because it's just the cultists have to go, and if we hit them with the spray, they're guaranteed to die. So we can just skip their turn.
You're right.
We shouldn't let them go.
Yeah. All right. Let's. Yeah.
Okay. So, Bright, who are you passing it to?
Blackwood.
All right, Blackwood. It's real. All right, Lecrae, what you doing?
I'm gonna shoot, or am I contributing, or am I shooting a cultist?
Contributing.
I would suggest.
I'm contributing.
Okay, so who are you passing it to?
I'll pass it to Kane. I'm passing it to Kane.
All right, Pizza. Okay. What you doing?
All right,
which one?
Of the chain.
All right, which is your primary target? You got the big guy and the 4 guys, one of which has a drum and has already gone, and 2 of them have not yet gone.
What's everyone's consensus on this?
One of the smaller ones.
I have a question about contributing, and I always forget, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you have to make the same kind of attack roll as the person we're helping?
You're all just unloading whatever you have, trying to like herd the enemy into the primary shooter's line of fire.
Okay, so if you're going for a ranged attack, someone can roll with their melee?
Yeah. You're just penning the enemy and making them an easier target.
Okay, thank you. That means I get to roll more things.
All right, so which one is the primary target?
One of the little ones. I'm going to say a drum.
The drum one? Okay. All right, everybody roll it.
All right.
Success.
2.
3.
We're up to 9 again.
Look at us go.
All right,
nice.
So 1 to hit, so you have 8 more points.
Get them.
Are we just going to spread?
Well, you could hit everything.
Because you'll kill all the cultists and bring down the big thing.
Yeah, you can spread 4 times.
Because doing 2 damage to
Do we
the
want
is significant.
Yeah, so we should probably hit them all.
Because you'll kill every cultist.
And bring the big guy's brawn down so we can hit him even easier next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is important because it's gonna get harder with one party member dead.
If we can get him low enough before he kills you, we might be able to make it so that he doesn't.
All right, so
Hi, are we officially? Is it set in the stone? Lacrane is dying next turn.
No, but it's likely.
Very likely.
Nothing's set in stone. If we all do our turns first, we can get him really. We can get his brawn really low. Maybe he'll miss all his hits.
So for each one killed, I'm going to draw 2 cards, and you can all collectively decide which of the 2 to keep, and we're going to do this 4 times.
Oh boy.
What?
You're gonna show us the one we missed?
Well, yeah, I'm going to show you 2 cards, and you will collectively decide which one you want to add to the pot.
Yeah. We're gonna reveal the one that doesn't get added.
Yes, because we're deciding between the ones that are options.
No, but
right. So for the first one, Ace of Diamonds or 3 of Diamonds, which is getting added to the pot.
I feel like we should say Ace.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Any disagreement? Okay. All right, that's in the pot.
No disagreement.
All right, second Veil Priest. All right, 8 of Spades or 10 of Clubs.
Ooh.
Should we? If it's, yeah, I think so. Any disagreement?
Oh, all right, so you said 10?
Yep.
All right, 10 added to the pot. Third one. King of Clubs or 4 of Spades?
Ooh, King of Clubs.
Yeah, probably the king.
I didn't mind
the face card.
Yeah, we want to face cards.
Okay, added to the pot. And Ace of Clubs or 8 of Diamonds?
Ooh, 8 of Diamonds.
I think we want the red
card.
Yeah, I think we want the red card, yeah.
Red? Okay. That is a very valid move. Okay, so he cleared all of those at the same time.
Nice.
And brought down the big guy's brawn by 2.
2, yep.
You said that so politely. 2.
So he's down to 8.
All right, so Pizza was last. That clears the board. Who is going first next round? You got everyone but yourself. You can't choose yourself. You got everyone and the corpse monger.
Should we try a rifle shot?
Yeah, I can rifle shot. If I go last, and we should all go before the monster because we can bring his brawn down a bunch if we crit him.
Yeah. So Mole-Rat's making the final shot, and we're doing a group attack on the monster. Is that correct? Okay, cool.
Yeah, that sounds good. And the monster's going last.
Okay, so Pizza, it is your choice who goes first.
I'm gonna say
Corpsemonger, got it.
For possibly no.
Lacrane. Okay.
Possibly Lacrane for the last time.
Lacrane. So
all right.
Lacrane. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, are you doing anything or holding?
Oh, I'm contributing to the volley.
All right.
Right.
Right. Okay. And your move?
Am I able to pass it to Kane and then they can pass it to Mora, or have they already? Are they done?
Nope. Kane has not yet gone this round.
All right, I'm gonna toss it to Kane so that Kane can toss it to Mole-Rat, and that way we can get as many people to this thing as possible.
All right. So Pizza tossing it to Mole-Rat.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Need to hit an 8, folks.
got us off to a pretty good start, honestly.
Two.
One.
Two.
Okay, only 8 this time. Okay, so how much damage does your weapon normally do?
It does 2.
2? Okay. So, 8. You have 4 extra points.
Oh shit. Okay. That means I get to crit and do an aim if it sucks, which it probably will. So first roll, 2. Re-rolling. This just needs to not be a 1 because I got a 2 on the die. So guess who got a 2 again?
Oh no.
It's 2 damage.
Sorry.
A total of 2?
Goodbye,
Yes.
Lacrane. It was a valiant effort.
All right, you got its brawn down to 2. And it is
it
its
just needs
turn.
to beef both of its attacks.
All right. Do we all want to try to curse Dell's dice?
I've been mentally cursing his dice for like 2 years.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah. Mentally cursing his dice since before he became my DM.
Yeah, but it's so much more fun when you chant miss, 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 or low. It's so much better that way.
Wrong book.
Say that, but my method's working.
So mine. Mostly.
Okay. So, last ditch effort. It is going to try for the Great Smash.
Mm-mm.
Hey, so what?
Okay, so if he hits his target, which he's aiming for Lacrane, he gets 6 brawn damage to spread out as he chooses.
Oh no.
So we're all gonna hit Dell with a miss, miss, miss.
Yep.
Miss,
So
miss,
that has
miss.
2 dice already purchased in it, and he has 2 remaining. So I'm rolling 4 dice. If any one of them is a success,
Holy shit.
that is 6 damage spread out.
Miss, 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 miss. Please miss, 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 miss.
1 6.
Miss.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
No.
All right. So that is 1 to Lacrane and 5 to Pizza.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Give me a second. Is that brawn damage?
Yes.
Is that
Yeah.
brawn damage?
Yes.
Oh my
Give
god.
me a second.
People at once?
Give me a second. Give me a second.
I
Please
doubt
don't
you
be
have
dead.
6 brawn.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got 2 people at once. My brawn was only 4.
Woo!
Fuck you, Dell.
Jesus.
All right. And with that, the corpses fall apart because this thing only lasts 2 rounds.
Oh my
What?
god.
You're fucking kidding me.
Motherfucker.
Rip.
All right. And 2 cards get added to the pot.
I feel like I just witnessed the opening to A Quiet Place again when the kid gets like murked in front of the bridge.
Yeah, temporary phenomenon. The forces which
Yeah.
create a corpse monger can only hold the bodies together for a short time. The creature rarely exists for more than 2 rounds of combat.
Yeah, you watched the strongest guy you know just get slammed to the ground by this thing and then turned into a puddle. Like,
Is anybody gonna like complete his pit in his honor?
Clockwork.
No.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we are.
All right, where'd the deck go?
All right, we gotta start burning bodies. That's for sure.
What body? He just got turned into mist. Yeah, I want
everyone else. Shut up.
All right. And you will keep your hand for your new characters.
Okay, I'll make note of that.
Is the new one gonna be a candidate too?
I'm gonna say this and look at Del. No, I am not.
The cycle is broken.
I don't believe you.
You do. Hi. Hi. The answer is you might actually not have me for a while for non-game reasons. Because remember, because this is also kind of an excuse to focus on not having a Tuesday for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because hi, there might be all of a sudden something that might make me it difficult for me to show up on Tuesday, maybe. Yeah. Something that might lead me to only being able to use my phone for a while. But it's in good, but something good comes from it.
Okay, so about an hour after the assault begins, it gets quiet again, and all of the soldiers are surveying the damage, and having seen what happened, they are starting to build a pyre.
Yeah. Makes sense.
You do not want a repeat of what just happened. So, Bright and Blackwood, I assume you were dragging your friends over to the pyre.
Yeah.
I'm taking their liquid-filled boots and dumping them out. Because that's all that's left.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
All right, so the camp spends the night just watching the bonfires as the red mist retreats back into the forest.
Okay.
All right.
Back, but Jesus Christ.
All right, Bright, do you want to risk corruption to add to the pot?
Fucking sure. Why not?
And also,
what is there to live for? What is there to keep my soul for?
Also, I came into this game knowing I was not gonna be attached to Piazio.
Yeah. All right.
And I have reasons to possibly, because hi, Piazio, if he survived, was actually going to be who hi, and I agree with Ivo on this. Hi, congratulations, you killed the triplets' father.
Ooh. Ooh. I assume he already had them.
Yes.
Okay.
He and Evelyn had already had them. Hence why the boys are a little bit older than you think they are, like Kane.
Okay, so Nez, 1 through 5.
You know, it doesn't matter anymore. 3.
So
I think a habit of picking 3, and I'm just going to start the habit of picking 3. It's a 50-50 shot. It's fine.
All right, now I just gotta find you. Okay.
I'm waiting for finish.
Okay, and the rest of those 4 cards get added to the pot.
Yay! Yay! By the way, because my character is dead, do I gain more to that hand?
It's for the player, not specific character.
Thank you.
All right.
Hopefully, I am not radio silent on Tuesday for long. Like, if all of a sudden, like, we have to, it's the fun, the fun news has to spread out, like, the rotation of what attempts at it have to be moved past further months. I will show back up. It just, you might, I might try to, I'll communicate with it if I even think there is enough time of weeks to even bother with another character.
Okay, everybody gets 1 card as a reward, and there are 10 in the pot for Nez to distribute.
Okay.
Do I reward the people who survived or give the people who died something extra? Decisions.
Hi, I'm gonna say this. Reward one of the people who died. This is me kind of saying, hi, for the sake of seeding, don't give me cards.
Yeah, so Kane gets nothing because I'm mad at him. No. Kane gets nothing because she said not to give her anything. And I listen when I'm told things. Mostly.
Yeah, so the cards aren't tied to a MIA for a while player.
Yeah. That's fair. I will respect that. I will not have Del give you any cards. So that means, all right, real or Blackwood mole rat. I'm gonna give everybody 3 cards. That leaves 1 left. Do we want it to go to the dead guy as like a sorry for your loss, or do we want it to go to the not dead guy for a good job on surviving, buddy?
Give it to the dead guy because I'll be at capacity with the 3 cards already.
Okay.
All right, we're giving it to the dead guy. Sorry for your loss, bud.
Which you can use to beef up your next character.
Right. Now I can
make
bring
the
in
next
some
one
other
even
bullshit.
more insufferable.
a new flavor. Once I learn how to use whisper pads.
Yeah, I was gonna say real brushing off his fucking bachelor's degree to go
All right.
into whisper
So,
pads.
And who is looting the bodies of the enemies?
I'll go do it.
All right.
I need
you find a drum set full of like demonic inscriptions.
Okay. I'll see if I can figure that out at some point.
Oh, you don't have to. Once you pick it up, you start hearing an explanation in a language you don't know, and yet you can understand. And what?
Finish your explanation. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay, so what it does is if you cast a whisper spell while hitting the drum, it changes the target from brawn or smarts to guts.
Oh. I'm going to hold on to that.
All right. Any last things you're doing tonight while watching the fires? Several of which have been built. All the dead bodies, enemy and friendly soldier, getting now systematically cremated.
Well,
also a thing that's gonna be more than likely kick y'all in the butt is, hi, one of those dead guys built a pit.
Yeah.
We'll just dump the ashes in the pit.
Built like an eighth of a pit. He got a foot deep.
A foot deep in a 10-foot wide pit is pretty good for 1 day of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're mad at him for being dead, so we're going to downplay that anyway.
Yeah.
But it's his fault.
Oh,
Like, don't put the ashes in the pit. You're gonna fill it in.
I'm not putting the ashes in the pit. It was a joke.
And also, Del, congratulations! You killed a character of mine.
Finally,
because of the whole joke. Because now officially Kane took his character taking damage this session is now broken.
Yeah.
There's another Lacrane that Delano will never kill.
Oh God. All right.
And also I will continue my conversation and tell y'all once we're off script.
Yeah.
All right.
If Arthur was looking towards where the drum was, he would see Victor pick it up, immediately put it down, like, oh shit, it's talking to me, and then just pick it back up. Like, yeah, it's fine.
Arthur's not paying attention. He's looking to the bonfire, just like, how the fuck did I get here?
Poor choices.
I look forward to seeing the new recruits next time.
Arthur's just like, I used to blow things up that were like all the way over there, and now I'm like right up here, and I just watched 2 of my teammates get turned into paste. What the fuck, man?
It's fine.
It lived just long enough. You can see why that is a 2-turn only monster.
Yeah.
All right. All right, ending it. Night, everybody.
Okay. Oh, okay.